Hello watch fans, birth year watches here with something a little special. Now we like to cater for customers that have got deep pockets and not so deep pockets, but this is at the deeper end. This is a 1982 Submariner, and the important thing is the reference, 16800. That is, I'm not a big fan of delving into reference numbers, so I'll keep it simple. Previous models didn't have sapphire crystal and they didn't have quickset date. The next model, in fact the 16800, the later versions of, had a different dial. It lost some of this vintage look. They got white gold rings around each lume plot, so the lume plots were smaller, a glossier dial, and it just makes it look more modern. It's more jewel than tool. This is still on the tool watch side, so this has got the vintage watch looks but the modern conveniences of higher scratch resistance and the quickset date. It's also a deeper depth rating than the earlier watches, but that's by the by. You're not going to get it wet. So it's got all the right things. We've double checked all the references on this, so the bracelet end pieces and bracelet numbers correct. The clasp is from 1991. There's a date code on these. It's from 1991, P1 date code. So either the clasp or the bracelet was replaced in 1991, but it's a genuine part. There are marks around the case because this was a diver's watch. This was likely used by someone very active, and the case shows those marks. What's also showing is patina on the dial, slight, but it's there, and on the hands. There's some rust on the hands. One of the things with the later watches is they did switch to white gold hands, so you'll never see the rust on them. But this is the big but. These are the original hands to the original dial to the original lume pit, so original bezel. That makes a big difference because as it's gone all creamy, this lume, it's all gone this creamy yellow colour, it all matches. So often the hands would have been changed at service, or the dial, or the bezel, and it would have all looked just a bit off. And we've had one Rolex before where one hand was changed and it glowed differently to the others. But this is all correct, albeit with a little bit of patina. Difficult to show the dial patina, but you'll see some, but it's not bad. Open 6 and 9 on the dates as well, and with the quickset date on this, it's quite unusual. You unscrew the crown, take it out to the first position, and normally you'd wind it on and think, oh, it's not working. This, you wind it the other way, and it does take a few turns until you're on the right one. Crown screws down correctly. I mean, it's just an absolute icon and a dream birth year watch from 1982, but you don't need to buy this as a birth year watch. You buy this as a treat to yourself. It's not cheap, never going to be, but it is available now, and it's on birthyearwatches.com until I decide to keep it. Thanks for watching, and if anyone knows how to change your birth date to 1982, personally I'd be interested.